When the glory of God comes on you, it cancels self. It will cancel you in such a way you won't even recognize yourself. He wished not. He wished not. He did not know. He wished not that his face was shining. He paid no attention to what was happening to his body. He wished not that the skin of his face shone while he talked with him. It's amazing. Once the glory of God visits your life, you will lose sight of self. Do you remember what happened to Adam in the garden? Yeah, let me remind you. As long as the glory was on him, he did not know he was naked. The minute the glory lifted, he said, I'm naked. We lose sight of self when the glory is there, and we gain sight of self when the glory is not there. As long as the glory covered him, he didn't know he was naked. The minute sin entered in, the glory was gone. We're naked. Nakedness is the result of the absence of the glory of God. A lot of people walking around naked, empty of God's power, empty of faithfulness. They're empty of the fruits of the Spirit. Empty. They're naked. They have nothing to fight with. They are disrobed of the armor. But as long as the glory is absent, you cannot be clothed. Now please hear what I just said. Adam and Eve were not naked. They were clothed with the glory. So really, the glory was their clothing. So they didn't realize they were naked because they were clothed. And they were so accustomed to being clothed with the glory. The glory was like a mantle, like a cloak on them. They literally felt, if I can use the word felt, even though you don't feel. They knew the presence of God as a blanket on them and never paid attention to the nakedness of their flesh. The moment the glory lifted, being accustomed to a covering, they looked for something to cover them to replace the lost glory. And rather than being clothed with the glory, they were clothed with leaves, plant. Now, the power of God is not His glory. The power of God results from the glory. Comes out. It's no different than the sun and the rays of the sun. That sun is the glory, and the rays, the heat you feel, is the power. But let's go back to explain the glory. It's very important we understand that. The glory of God changes the heart. The glory of God has nothing to do with healing your body. You got to understand what I just said. The glory of God does not heal sick bodies. The glory of God changes hearts. 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 It's spiritual. That's the reason why Elisha the prophet died a sick man. Because the glory was in him. Even though God healed the sick through him, the presence of God did not affect his body to bring forth health. He died in his sickness. Catherine Kuhlman died a sick woman. You say, well, how about the power that flowed through her? I'm not talking about that. We'll deal with that later. Sickness is not healed in the presence of the glory. A whole lot of people, hear this, there's a whole lot of people on earth today who are physically sick and carry the glory of God. I've seen them. There are people on wheelchairs who carry the glory of God. I know I'm saying new things to you that probably are shocking you, but I'm giving you the Bible. Paul the Apostle, whether it was a sickness or not, it was an infirmity in his flesh. But he carried the glory of God. He said that I might know him. He didn't care about his body. He cared about the glory. There's a price to pay for it. But see, all of us want, well, I shouldn't say all, but anyways, the majority of people want health and well-being and strength and longevity. They don't think much about the spirit. What you and I need to know is this only lasts for this life. But the man within, yeah, the glory belongs to the man within. Now, the glory of God transforms us into the image of Christ.